Hello my lovely Libras, welcome to Earth Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be a general tarot love reading just for my Libras. This is for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. This is a general reading, it's not a private reading. So please always take what does resonate for you, leave what parts don't resonate for you for somebody else. This is a timeless reading, it's for whenever you come across it. And with everything I'm saying, if it resonates for you just with the roles reversed, go ahead and reverse them, that's absolutely fine. Okie doke, I am going to be going into a detailed spread for you today, Libra, finding out information, asking lots of questions about you and a particular person and what's going on with the connection between the two of you. Now this, hopefully, I'll be picking up on the person that you are here to ask about. Bear in mind, it could be someone who wants to come through strongest in the reading for you today. They might not always be the person you're expecting it to be. So go into it with an open mind and obviously have a listen, and if it resonates for you, great. Yeah. Okay. For Libra, please, what messages have we got from today? For my lovely Libras, for their love reading today. You have not today, which came out sideways, and this says boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So at the bottom of the deck is heartbroken, deeply hurt, feeling lost, grieving, breakup. But with this coming out sideways, it could be that someone is going back and forth about whether to reach out to somebody, whether this is you or someone else, Libra. This not today card always reminds me of kind of like an avoidant, potentially avoidant attachment style, someone who doesn't necessarily want to deal with things that, because it says not dealing on it, deal with things that have come up or pain that they're either they're feeling and they don't want to really face it or talk about it, or pain that someone else is feeling. But it is sideways. So it feels like someone's kind of wavering back and forth. Let's see what's going on here for Libra, please. Libra. Okay, we've got the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Can't pick it up. At the bottom of the deck, when that came out, was seduction, which is all about attraction, hooking up, temptation, very lusty energy. Again, the runner, not today, as I was talking about with like that kind of avoidant attachment, seems like someone trying to avoid a situation. It could have been to do with someone being led into temptation with a third party. Or this could have been a passionate situation that someone doesn't want to deal with. But let me get one more of these, please, for Libra. Okay, we have Phoenix. New phase and rekindle, renew, change mind, rise from the ashes. Phoenix. At the bottom of the deck is soulmates, which is self-explanatory. Okay. For Libra, please. Let's get some more. The Phoenix card kind of gives me the message that change is coming to this situation. It's not going to stay the way it is forever. The fact that soulmates is at the bottom of the deck there is still a connection between you and this person. It might just be that they are distant from you right now because they're avoiding pain or trying to avoid pain by ignoring it. Okay, for Libra, please. Thank you. Wow, ooh, we've got bitterness, which is resentment, anger, hurtful words. At the bottom of the deck, when that came out, rejection, abandoned, dismissed. Someone may feel rejected in this situation, and there might be abandoned, left out, walked away. Well, we've got the runner here, so maybe someone ran from the other person, sorry. Why Phoenix? conflict in reverse. Clashing, differences, incompatibility. That came out in reverse when I asked about the Phoenix card. At the bottom of the deck is only you. Devoted, attached, crave. So it seems like, as I said, things are going to change. They're not going to stay the way they are. But right now, someone has walked away from the connection or potentially run away with the runner card because they don't want to deal with some sort of fallout, some anger, some heartbreak that's happened here. So, but effectively with conflict in reverse, it's suggesting that there is a possibility to work this out, and that this conflict, it's almost giving me like a Five of Wands tarot card energy, which is talking about, fives talk about challenges, but the fives are always temporary. So it's something that it's a challenge that's going on right now, potentially from an argument that you might have had, or from clashing on something which seems, you know, something you can't move past. Tell me about conflict in reverse. Ooh, yeah, lusting. Now this is a different deck to the one where I had seduction at the bottom of the deck, which I talked about with the lusty energy. But this one is lusting, forbidden, non-committal, seal energy, you know what I mean? And then rejection, again, at the bottom of the deck when that came out, and I've been shuffling a lot. It seems like someone was rejected in a physical way. Maybe potentially. Because it seems to be like, or maybe what's going to draw the two of you back together is the fact that you can't resist each other. Why lusting? Chasing came out. Pursuit. Yeah, obviously chasing. And then the deck split when that fell out to show beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and return. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. Yeah, if it actually does look like maybe your huge attraction for each other. Someone thinking the other person is very beautiful, very, very sexy. It may be what causes them to, yeah, actually we can work past whatever conflict has happened here. That's going to be their kind of incentive to work it out. Let's see. Okay, let's get into the spread with the tarot, and we'll find out far more for you, Libra. So just changed it up slightly for this reading. I've included, I've shuffled half this base deck in reverse, so that there will be reversals in the base card for each question on the spread. And then I'm going to go through, once we've got that base card, I'll go through and clarify each question with another tarot deck. So in case you've been here before, just to let you know, I thought I'd try something different. New year, why not? So can I get the top 8 cards for my lovely Libras, please? And the person coming through in this reading for them today. Opa. All right. So how you're feeling about this person, Libra? You have the Four of Cups in reverse, funnily enough. Four of Cups can talk about rejection, and that came up in the Oracle cards, but Four of Cups in reverse is how you're feeling about them. Maybe, I mean, this can either be that you feel like you may have overlooked them before and you don't want to overlook them anymore. Okay, or you may also feel like you are going to stop trying to get their attention because you feel like they have rejected you too much. We'll see which way that goes. How this person is feeling about you, Libra. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. yeah, they're very physically attracted to you, Libra. Damn. Okay, how they're viewing you. Ten of Swords. Okay. What happened in the recent past between the two of you? The Star. That's Aquarius's major arcana. What is this person's current situation? The World. Oh, that is... can talk about closing out chapters, beginning new ones. Big shift in one way or another. Okay, moving on to what are this person's intentions towards you at this time, Libra? We have the Strength in reverse. That's Leo's major arcana. Action they're going to take towards you next, most likely. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and what's going to be happening between the two of you in the near future, most likely. We have the Emperor in reverse, which is Aries major arcana. There's a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, between the Emperor Strength and the Queen of Wands as well. But let's see. Okay, interesting. At the bottom of the deck for the kind of overall energy, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Now, interesting because at the bottom of the Oracle deck at the very start, when not dealing, or not today, that card came up first. At the bottom of the deck there was Heartbroken, which I would say is the Three of Swords in tarot. We got it in reverse here at the bottom. Oh, okay. So underneath Three of Swords in reverse, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Ten of Wands in reverse. This kind of feels like if there has been heartbreak, then this is going to be turning around and won't feel as painful. Now, either because of a big opportunity for a new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. Now, that with the Page of Wands, that kind of talks about a message coming in that's really good news, that's really exciting news as well. And it's kind of like someone getting in touch and telling you about an opportunity as well, or offering you an opportunity that you didn't think. I'm getting like this unexpected element about it, probably because the Three of Swords is there. It's almost, I'm getting someone who's really hurt, feeling really broken up about this and betrayed even, and then a message comes in they're absolutely not expecting because they're in that frame of mind with an amazing offer, and it's like, oh well, this is a huge relief, because also the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like it's a huge relief. Okay, wow, yeah, I mean, wow. All right, let's get into the spread. So, how you're feeling about this person, Libra? We have the Four of Cups in reverse, as I said. I kind of described it already when I was going through, but effectively, yeah, you feel like. Let's see which way this goes. The Four of Cups upright would be, especially in this deck, it's talking about someone trying to give someone a genuine offer of their affection, their interest, and being ignored. Not just ignored, but also like undervalued compared to other people who you might feel, is not offering the same kind of authentic, genuine offer with such integrity as you are, but you're being ignored for the sake of those other kind of shiny people. It's like someone's authenticity being undervalued, which I think is common in this modern age. But effectively, that would be if it was upright. So in reverse, you're either telling me that you don't feel as ignored by this person anymore, or you don't want to ignore this person anymore, or you're done trying. So let's see which direction this goes in. For Libra, please, how are they feeling about this person? Tell me about the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, yeah, it's a change of perspective on this person and what's been going on. Why is that? Also, you may have been on pause, maybe trying to get this person's attention for some time, and because of that, your opinion on them and potentially your what you actually wanted to achieve in the first place, you're starting to rethink. Let's see. Tell me more. Why the Four of Cups in reverse? With the Hanged Man. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. The King of Pentacles in reverse is not believing. Okay. It's not believing that this person can actually offer you something long term, or it's believing that also that they aren't someone that you can rely on to be a committed partner. So the other cards that just came out, and they were completely separate in the deck when I was shuffling, but they came out together. We've got the Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords, and the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. It's like your perspective on this person is changing. Where you may have wanted to believe that they could be your King of Pentacles, Libra, which is that kind of committed partner, very loyal, someone you can depend upon, very generous and a provider. You're now seeing things from a different angle. You're maybe face it like grasping this Ace of Swords of truth about this person that you feel now maybe you were kind of overlooking or trying not to face the reality about them, that they may be more of a King of Wands, which is more someone who is they're far more about the passion, definitely. That's more of their focus, the physical, the desire. But it's also about they are someone who, what they want is the most important thing. So if they want to do something, that's what they do. If they don't want to do it, doesn't matter how anyone else feels about it, they're not going to do it. And obviously we all need the slight element of that. You know, we can't just put everyone else's needs before ours all the time, or wants or needs, whatever. Sure. But the King of Wands, it's kind of like they play by their own rules. They often can be very like, I want this now, so I'm going over there. And now I've had that, thanks, I want this, I'm going over there. And it's like... yeah, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. So, oh, you alright? I think my dog just sneezed under the blanket. Tell me more. Anything else for how Libra's feeling about this person? Why is this? What's put them in the Hanged Man about this person? The Star in reverse. That's Aquarius's major arcana again. It's also here on the spread, but that is like a loss of hope. It's a feeling of that you, how can I put this? It's like someone feeling that they were being delusional, or this is something now that was a fantasy that is not actually a wish that is even achievable. Ooh, jeez. Oh, wow. We have the Tower that came out. We've got the Six of Wands and the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm kind of getting that you feel like you've had a shock about this person who you admired a great deal, but it's almost like you've seen past the outer veneer, or the outer, like they might get a lot of admiration, or they might kind of, you might think they are actually, now it's bordering more on like a ego, into their more about their ego, more about their pride, more self-involved as well. And it's like some sort of shocking experience here has completely turned your world upside down in terms of what you thought of this person. That maybe you just think that they just like attention as well. And with this Five of Pentacles, that's also an energy of not feeling supported or cared about. It's just that you have been abandoned. There was that card at the beginning about like walked away, left out in the cold, and that bitterness for that experience. That would definitely be like left out in the cold and abandoned would definitely be the Five of Pentacles. And the fact that the Nine of Cups is underneath there and the Nine of Wands, it's like you feel like this person abandoned you, or this can also be like a card of rejection, but in such a harsh, cold way, and it's because of they only care about themselves effectively with this Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. They are kind of, they don't feel like they have to explain with that Nine of Wands, that kind of defensiveness, or maybe even feeling like they don't want to be made to feel guilty about, if a situation goes badly, and they just want to just enjoy themselves. And it's like I'm getting good vibes only. And if they do something to upset you or hurt you, then please don't talk to me about that, because I don't want to have to deal with it. Okay. So yeah, it's essentially, you feel like you don't even want to try and get this person's attention for the time being. You might even be questioning, like, why was I ever trying to get the attention of this person who was disregarding me? So moving on, how is this person feeling about you, Libra? Well, as I said, we have the Queen of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. They feel that you are a very passionate person, that you're led by your desires, that you're not afraid to stand up for what you want. They feel like you are maybe even driven by your passions. So whatever you get really fired up about causes you to take action. Like you don't just sit back and do nothing. You're like, it's an exciting energy about this. It's also like a very alive, I want to say, like a vibe. So it's like someone who will, there's a thunder rainstorm and on like a hot summer's night, and you go out, like you want to go out and dance in the rainstorm or something like that. It's like you want to live and you go after what you want. And yeah, it's just life for you, this person feels, is about experiencing the world, experiencing your feelings, but in a very like passionate way. Like you wouldn't experience your feelings and then kind of go and write about them in a diary. You'd be experiencing them dancing up a storm, maybe with a couple of tequila shots and just like almost like a bit of a party energy as well. They also feel, as I said already, that you are extremely attractive. I don't know if you know this, considering if you were feeling like they were giving you the cold shoulder and giving their attention to other people, but they feel like you're hot. Tell me more about how this person feels about Libra, please. They feel like you're a bit wild, I want to say as well. It's not a bad thing. Okay, interesting. So the Justice card came out in reverse, and then the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, they also feel like they have hurt you and that they haven't been fair to you, but it's almost like they didn't realize. One sec. You alright? Okay. Why Justice in reverse, please? How this person is feeling about Libra. Prince of Swords came out and the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. The Prince of Swords would be thinking about something or finding out information. I mean, it could be that they feel that they've just found out how much you have been longing for them. I don't want to say obsessing about them, but the Devil is kind of associated with an obsessive energy. But the Devil is also lusting after someone. So let's see. Tell me more, please. And the Prince of Swords is in this deck is like a messenger of information. Tell me more. How does this person feel about Libra? Huh. So the Six of Pentacles came out, which is they may feel like you were giving them your full attention and your all of your efforts, you are putting towards them. And they are kind of only, they're realizing this now with that Prince of Swords energy. And then the next card that came out was the Five of Pentacles, which was just at the bottom of the last deck I was using. And the Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So they feel like they, well, I don't want to say they're only just finding out, but they have now got the message that you were giving them your full attention or full effort. Everything you were doing was for them, for not, you know, not everything, but like you weren't splitting your attentional efforts over several different people. And in the meantime, they were treating you like someone who just passes through, someone with no fixed place in this person's world, and they were upsetting you. Why is Justice in reverse? Well, I mean, obviously that would be why, because it's been an imbalance of effort, and they've got the message. So when I asked about the Justice in reverse and the King of Wands came out, bearing in mind they're feeling the Queen of Wands about you. King and Queen of Wands now, definitely fire energy going on here. One of you has Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart prominently. Why Justice in reverse? So things have changed as far as this person's concerned. It's almost that they feel, like with the Wheel of Fortune that came out, they feel like this situation has changed unexpectedly. It may be from a fast-moving conversation that the two of you had with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. If you were waiting for a message from this person, because this Page of Pentacles, I'm just looking at how he's got that pentacle, but it's like tucked under his arm, and he isn't actually like holding out and delivering it, but it's kind of it's like someone going, I know you could be saying something to me right now, but you're withholding. And it's almost like someone fired off a load of messages. Maybe if you did fire a lot of information at this person, or a lot of messages about how you are feeling in one way or another, then this person had nothing to, they just didn't reply. They didn't say anything. Anything. Why is the King and Queen of Wands here? Maybe they just felt like it was just passion between the two of you, or just attraction. Why the King, Queen of Wands, sorry. For Libra, why the King, Queen of Wands? They feel like they just looked at you as attractive. And that was kind of it previously. They weren't feeling like this was something that would transform further than that. Like that was as far as it was going to go. But they also feel like they may have not undervalued you, but like sold you a little bit short, or not. They feel like they haven't been looking at your full potential. Okay. So, how are they viewing you right now, Libra? So we have the Ten of Swords as how they're viewing you. That is, they're currently viewing you or this connection as there has been some sort of moment which has felt like this could be over between the two of you. It's almost, they're viewing you as potentially feeling betrayed, or that you have instigated a dramatic ending in the connection between the two of you. They're viewing you as like very hurt as well. So tell me more about that Ten of Swords, please. Why are they viewing Libra as the Ten of Swords? that Queen of Wands, they may also feel like you are, if I didn't already say, like standing up for yourself and knowing your ability to attract and your passion for living, and like they feel like you're not going to, I mean, I'm just looking at that volcano erupting in the background of the Queen of Wands. It's like they're feeling like you're maybe a little bit even pissed off. She didn't come out in the reverse, but just like you're in your power, they feel like, but that also means no, you're not taking any prisoners kind of thing. So why is the Ten of Swords here for how they're viewing Libra? Six of Wands in reverse. I just got, for some of you, this person is viewing you as that you didn't get your way, and like you normally, this is not going to be for all of you, and obviously just only take it if it resonates or you feel like it might resonate, but this person is viewing you as someone who usually is very able to get whoever you want in love, so they're viewing you as someone who is very successful in terms of dating, and you have a lot of attention from other people, and people are like vying to get your attention. They're almost viewing you as angry and ending this because you didn't get the same like admiration from this person as you usually do. Almost like they are viewing you as someone who feels insulted, I would say. And yeah, again, rejected, like, as if this person has basically turned you down, Libra, and therefore you're like, anything else, please? How this person's viewing Libra? Oh. They're viewing you, the Three of Cups came out, which is like, they might be viewing you spending more time with friends, socializing, going out, partying, drinking, almost like a, you know, when you need your girlfriends or boy mates, whichever wants something goes sour in a romantic situation, and you need to like, you need that time with the girls or the boys, just to kind of build you back up a little bit, like make you feel a bit better about everything, take your mind off things. So yeah. Anything else? How this person viewing Libra? They're viewing you as potentially either starting something new with somebody else, because I've got the Ace of Pentacles that came out with the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands came out after that. Now it could be that they're viewing you as, like, now that it's ended with this person, they're viewing you as you're going to get back out there, go on some friends' nights out, and find someone who is not look for them, but you're just going to attract someone who is willing to like make you a serious offer, and also make you more of a priority with that Six of Pentacles than they did. It's either that, or they're now viewing you as so the Two of Pentacles came out as well. That's kind of like up in the air, going back and forth about whether they should now make you a serious offer. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles, please. Why are they viewing Libra with this? Now, Five of Wands in reverse, that is that, you know, at the beginning with the Oracle cards, and I was talking about the conflict card that came out in reverse with the Phoenix card. It's like, someone is very incentivized to change things up, change into a new phase, a new dynamic for the two of you. And it will, if that does progress in that way. It will take you out of the conflict that's currently going on. Okay, all right. So what happened in the recent past? Because I've got the Star card for what happened in the recent past in the upright. The Star card, I mean, it can talk about wish fulfillment, destiny. Also, in this deck, it's more about, to be fair, optimism and keeping the faith, keeping hope that, you know, you will get what you want in this situation. If you feel like you had been trying to offer and or at least trying to get this person to view you as the authentic offer of love for some time, and still their attention was being drawn elsewhere, then the Star card could be talking about the fact that someone was like, I've just got to keep the faith, I've just got to like keep hoping, keep praying, keep wishing for like the universe to send me my desires here, that this is on my path. It's, yeah, effectively. So let's see. Tell me more about what happened in the recent past for Libra, please, with this person. Why the Star card? The Hanged Man, which was also how you were feeling about them, and I was talking about how you may now have like a different opinion on them. But the Hanged Man in what happened in the recent past is like saying that you were on pause, or the connection was on pause. Someone here was like, this Hanged Man card from this deck is almost like an endurance test. It's showing, I mean, I'm not going to hold it up too close to the camera without my finger because they are nude. But they're like standing upside down inside a waterfall to kind of, it's about like maintaining their balance, maintaining their equilibrium, whilst they're like, water is often associated with emotions in tarot imagery. So it's like all these emotions were rushing over them. But this person in this card is like keeping their balance, keeping their footing, if you like, even though they're upside down. And just because they have the faith that this is their destiny. So tell me more about what was going on in the recent past. With the Queen of Wands, again, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're very attracted to each other, I feel. I think you're kind of telling me that you felt like, you always felt like they were a King of Wands, like super attractive, super charming, and very sexy, but you kind of also thought they could be your King of Pentacles, and right now you're rethinking that. Tell me more. Why the Queen of Wands in the recent past? The Ten of Wands. That is, again, like, look, someone stretching themselves out there, trying to keep it together, trying to... It's quite tiring. What is this about? Why the Ten of Wands? It might also be like trying to hold back the floodgates. Because that Ten of Wands, it's almost like I'm seeing these the wands at the top of the bottom almost trying to like split apart, and this person's trying to hold them together. Again, endurance test wise, it's like I just got to hold out. I just got to hold it all together. Maybe even hold my desire together. Like this is someone you're really attracted to, and just being like, just gotta, you know, just wish that they maybe make a move towards me, and until they do, I'm just gonna keep it in, because the card that came out next is the Four of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, trying to hold back a lot that you might have wanted to say or that you were feeling. Anything else? Oh my gosh. Libra. Bucket of cold water for you. In the recent past, there was also, I mean, there was the Knight of Wands that just came out with the Lovers card as well. The Lovers is Gemini's major arcana, but it's the Lovers card. It's going to come out a lot in love readings. the Knight of Wands is such a strong energy of desire and passionate, like wanting to go after this. The Lovers is, there's a couple in a loving physical embrace of a kiss here. So what was the issue? Why was the Hanged Man involved? Were you waiting for this person to make a move? Or you were waiting for something else? It was like maybe some... Ah, okay. I just got that maybe you felt like you would wait because this person had a lot going on. Like one person, there was a lot, swirling in their life, and although it was difficult, you, Libra, may have felt like I've got to on what I want to happen between us, because it's not fair to also put this on their plate, and also it's only fair maybe that they wrap up these other things that are weighing so heavily on them before I make my desires known, is kind of what's coming through here. But yeah, definitely trying to keep the faith, and going through a long endurance test of all this bubbling over desire. So what is this person's current situation that's coming through in your reading, Libra? We have the World card. So yeah, the World card talks about chapters, things coming to completion, new chapters beginning, moving into different stages of their life as well. So let's see, what is this about, please? This person's current situation. Why the World card? Well, the Eight of Wands came out with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Aces are the opportunities for new beginnings of new chapters, and the Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning in love. So the Eight of Wands here is kind of this person's situation is that they are actually, they're ready. With this Eight of Wands, I'm drawn to, how we have an archer here, and one of the wands is pulled back, ready to fire. Eight of Wands talks about communication, but also forward movement, progress. Can also kind of pick up speed as well. If this person, maybe everything was on pause with them for a while, and you were trying to give them that time, but they are also kind of aware that their life was on hold or on pause for some reason previously, and their situation now is like that chapter is done, and now I'm ready and even eager to move forward into my next chapter. I'm ready for a new start in love, is what they're saying. So tell me more, please. Okay, wow, look at that. Ten of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles behind just came out. This is a different deck, and I was just talking about the Ten of Wands maybe being a lot that they had going on that they needed to wrap up, and that was taking up all of their attention, their strength, any energy that they had. And now we have this Ten of Wands, which is this person, I don't know why I keep saying someone, we're talking about this person, but their whole world, their whole life was almost on pause, because they were sacrificing their present because they had to see out the end of a previous chapter that was basically was tying their hands. This Ten of Wands kind of reminds me of Joan of Arc. That's just me. But it's the way that this poor woman has been tied to the 10 wands, almost like a plinth or whatever, and the fire is all around her. I mean, it's just the fact that it seems so overwhelming, and almost not only is this so much to bear, but you don't know how long you can stay in this Ten of Wands without collapsing from the smoke fumes from the fire that's burning around as well. So a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, but also it just reminds me of Joan of Arc with the imagery, and that is almost that's also martyrdom and sacrifice. So with the Queen, I love the Queen of Pentacles in general, but the Queen of Pentacles being attached to this Ten of Wands for this person, the Queen of Pentacles is like a long-term partner, or a committed partner. It's someone who could be leading to marriage. It's like a mini Empress energy in some ways. So there may have been something, the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. That is like, the 9 goes to the 10. The 10 is the chapter completes kind of thing. So this, I wonder if with this person they had, they were still tied up with someone who they were connected to, maybe from a previous relationship, or just someone that they were tied up with, something financial. This could have been a home, a property, or like contracts from a company, something to do with like money, income, or their assets with the Queen of Pentacles. So, and this could have been someone who had lent them money as well, because I'm really drawn to the fact that she has this pentacle that she's offered. And the Queen of Pentacles is often someone who has a lot of abundance herself. So it could have been a friend or family member even that had lent this person money to get them through a difficult situation, and they felt like they had to martyr their life for the time being for what they wanted for the future until they had paid off a debt to her or something like that. But basically it's telling me in their situation that is now complete, and they are, no wonder they feel eager to like, right, let's go, new start please, because they've done what they needed to do. Okay, so this person's intentions towards you at this time, Libra, we have the Strength card in reverse. Now, that could be talking about not holding back, because the Strength card upright, you see how this figure here is like, I mean, depending on how you look at it, depending on the reading, you could be looking at it as like they're clamping shut the jaws of this crocodile creature that maybe wants to express something, or to but so it could well be that they don't want to resist or hold back or fight the situation. But the Strength card in reverse can also talk about insecurity or weakness of character, or weakness of conviction. So what do I want to use? Let's use a classic Rider-Waite. Let's see. Tell me about this for Libra, please. Why is this their intention? This person's intentions towards Libra. Why the Strength card in reverse, please? There we go. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Cups card came out, which is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Bearing in mind we just saw with their situation, they were ready for an Ace of Cups in their life. It gets better. Underneath the Ace of Cups is the King of Cups. That is the counterparts, divine counterparts to each other. King, Queen of Cups. There's also two people who love each other very much. Or, there are feelings. Definitely there are feelings, let's just say, that could develop to full reciprocal love. I think I made a Freudian slip and called you guys the King and Queen of Cups way back at the question about how they feel about you, and it was actually the King and Queen of Wands, and I said Cups by accident, so there you go. Bit of foreshadowing. So that would give me more that they don't want to hold back from you anymore, or this Strength card upright is also kind of like, yeah, I just got REO Speedwagon. I can't fight this feeling anymore. But it's almost like they don't want to fight the feeling. They don't want to resist. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person had maybe left out some information as to why they weren't giving you their full attention before. Okay, let's just give it a couple more. Tell me anything else. Wow, nice. Okay. Yeah. Noises, sorry. The Magician card just came out on top of the World for their position, their situation. And then... So the deck split, like this little pile came out, and then at the bottom of this pile is the Seven of Swords. And then here, so the Seven of Swords kind of talk about being strategic, hiding things until like a more favorable time, hiding things indefinitely, or just trying to approach it in a very like clever way so things work out for them. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Temperance, and the Moon. So it's a mix. There's a lot of cards, but to try and sum it up, combined with that Seven of Swords, it's this kind of like they may have been presenting themselves as if they were independent and free to do as they wish with that Nine of Pentacles, but that may have not been quite the case if they were still tied up with kind of a Queen of Pentacles. Why did I just get like a beneficiary? That's the word that popped into my head about that Queen of Pentacles. I didn't get a message about an ex, to be honest, although it could have been. But if it is, it's more like an ex who was still a friend who became I'll help you out and lend you some money. But obviously then they were still attached to them. So they weren't really in a Nine of Pentacles energy. So it's almost like this person didn't know what to do or to say other than like keep it very... You may have been receiving messages from this person now and then, but it was like small fry with the Page of Pentacles. But as I said, they were kind of leaving out details because of what was really going on with their life, because they needed time with that Temperance card. So why is the strength... So with the Magician that came out, that's like... Now that on top of the World, now that the chapter has closed, a new chapter is beginning. Now they feel like they have more, what's the word? Oh crap, it's right on my tip of my brain. Autonomy? Maybe autonomy. It's like they have more, it's right there. I hate when my brain does this. Oh, so it's going to come back to me as soon as I finish. But it's basically they have more ability, let's just say, to actually do what they want now. Anything else? Why is Strength card in reverse their intention? Just give me anything else. Is that about holding back? Oh, wow. Wow. So the Six of Pentacles came out in reverse, which definitely is how you're feeling about them, and they've got the message that that's how you feel about them, that they were not prioritizing you. They've got that message that also you were making them that your priority with the Six of Pentacles upright that came out earlier, and they were giving you the Five of Pentacles. So this is that kind of imbalance. But then we have the Four of Pentacles that came out with the King of Pentacles. So that is also like someone putting all of... Four of Pentacles is someone in lack mentality. Like they feel like they don't have enough. They're worried. But the fact that the King of Pentacles is... King of Pentacles is someone who has more than enough and could be very generous. So it's not just about money, obviously. It's also about effort, so an energy and time. So it's like this person felt like, I don't have the energy or the time to give to Libra properly. But here, it's... Well, this message is like, they do now. The King of Pentacles has plenty. But they're still in the same mindset that they're going to save it all for themselves. Because they were lacking it for that sense of security for so long. Now they're starting to get the security again, but they don't want to share it just in case they lose it again. Is that your intention? How is that your intention, person? No. Okay. hold on, I gotta get that. It's the Five of Pentacles, but I need it on the table. 1 second. Sorry about that. Five of Pentacles fell on the floor, which is exactly what I'm kind of already talking about. So why is that your intention? Are you intending to do the same, continue doing what you've already been doing, that you feel Libra is pissed off about? Like, okay. Okay. The Strength card in reverse can also be someone feeling like they're not strong enough, like they are still feeling, yeah. So this is their intention. Now, bearing in mind you can intend to do dry January. Well, I absolutely won't be. And you can intend to go to the gym every day in 2025, but you don't end up. So what I'm trying to say is that let's, you know, intentions don't always pan out. But what it's giving me currently... So why did the King, Queen of Cups come out then? If their intention is they still don't feel strong enough or secure enough, they still feel like agency. That was the word. My God. Like 5 minutes later. Agency or autonomy is what I was trying to say with the Magician card. Anyway, sorry. Strength card in reverse can also talk about the fact that their intention is that they still don't feel like they're strong enough or secure enough to be courageous. So it's kind of like their intention is to continue not stepping out, but I find that hard to believe. Tell me anything else? Yeah. So the Knight of Wands came out, and we know they're very, very attracted to you, Libra. You're very attracted to each other, but they're definitely very attracted to you. And then the Judgment card came out. This combination is like, put your money where your mouth is, or in this case, put your effort where your mouth is, if you like, or your desire is. And at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, which... Oh yeah, underneath the King of Cups is the Knight of Cups. So it's kind of like, do you want this or not, from the universe with that Judgment card and the Knight of Wands. So is it that their intention is to stop being scared of giving to this now? The Ace of Swords came out in reverse on top of the Four of Pentacles. So basically they're saying that they weren't being honest as to why they were in this, like, very miserly in terms of their effort towards you. Their kind of miserly effort. They weren't being honest with why that was. So, and through that lack of clarity, well, not just honesty, but like, well, we did already see the Seven of Swords. So yeah, a little bit of lack of honesty, but also for you, lack of clarity. Like, you're now just having to draw your own conclusions because this person didn't fill you in on what was going on with them. And they feel like as a result, we have the Tower card and the Two of Cups in reverse. They may have lost out on a Two of Cups with you because it's all kind of blown up in their face. They may have thought they could kind of get away with it. I still feel like their intention is to kind of make space for you in their life, because we have the Two of Pentacles and the Justice card, and bearing them upright, and bearing in mind they felt like they had been treating you like the Justice card in reverse. Okay, let's move on. Now, the action this person's most likely going to be taking towards you next, Libra. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Why all these reversal cards? Let's use this one. Tell me about this. The Knight of Cups in reverse. It really depends on the reading, but it can be as an action. It's emotional, but it's kind of... Right, I gotta get some clarifiers, guys. Why the Knight of Cups in reverse as an action? What does that mean? It's like not following their feelings. What? Knight of Cups in reverse as an action could be either not expressing their feelings or not following their feelings, following their heart. Tell me more. Or getting swept up by the feelings that they haven't expressed. Yeah. I think it's more the latter. It's basically what came out. We've got the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, which is like taking something to the next level with the Hierophant. I don't think you'll be able to see on my rubbish camera, but there's like a staircase. There's like this almost like this huge gateway with, you know, this book character at the top representing like life lessons, the journey, the exploration, the advancement, and like going up those steps to go through that gateway. And there being like so much happiness and magical emotional experience on the other side. But then we have this Nine of Wands, which is like someone, or this person hiding in the shadows and viewing this, if you like, that gateway, but still being hesitant about making progress through it. What does that mean in terms of an action? Three of Wands. It's kind of someone mapping out what could be happening in the future. Like it's like someone who might draw projections on what could happen, or what's the most likely outcome. But that's my job. That's the next position. But it's almost like that's what they're going to be doing. Trying to figure out how this would play out before doing anything. They don't want to, I mean, these cards came out as well, the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. They're aware that there is something between the two of you, and they don't want to, that's like they've got this connection almost like banked, in terms of they found it, they're aware of it. So that's money in the bank in terms of like having got that far. But they're kind of someone who is a planner. It's almost like they feel like if they do tell you that they do have feelings for you, and or not necessarily tell you, but kind of follow that route with you, then they feel like it might end up with hurting you, like more, like causing more heartbreak, and any sort of any chance you have to enjoy each other's company will be completely irrevocably like changed. But so what action are they actually going to take? The Four of Pentacles card came out in reverse. Now, the Four of Pentacles generally, yeah, it's talking about like being very mean, miserly. I was just talking about it. But also this deck, this Four of Pentacles card is like this Machiavellian rabbit or hare, because he's massive, who is like just smash and grab, taking what you can from a situation and then gone, like on a ship with his Four Pentacles, almost like a pirate hare. That's in reverse, and again it came out on top of the world in this person's situation. It's all down to the fact that they have completed something in their life, and it's changed up what they can do. And I think it's changed up the fact that they don't need to, that it's almost like they were living from paycheck to paycheck, or like living very they just had the shirt on their back kind of thing. So that's no longer the case. And then the Wheel of Fortune came out as well. So again, an emphasis on the change here. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like this person will probably hold back in terms of expressing feelings, in terms of an action here, Libra, because of that Knight of Cups in reverse. They are aware that this could lead to something where they'd be really happy with you, but there's someone they're still in like a very, I need to not rush into this, maybe not rush by expressing emotion. But it does feel like they definitely want to show you more effort. If this is, it's like they might ask if they can take you out on a date and do something to show you how much you mean to them. But it won't necessarily be like expressing feelings at this point, because they're kind of easing into. It's just like giving me someone who feels like if I rush into an emotional place here, I might end up hurting Libra even more. So what's going to be happening between the two of you going forward from this reading? I would say there's no time in tarot, so it's going to be different for all of you, but I would give it, next couple of weeks, next couple of months, that kind of time frame. Is we have the Emperor in reverse. So I don't love the Emperor in reverse for many reasons, but Aries Major Arcana, as I said already, the Emperor is the divine masculine when he's upright. He has many good qualities. Can represent a father, a husband, also like a CEO, a boss, someone with a certain level of who demands respect, a certain level of seniority, they really have stepped up into a fantastic energy of security and strength. But the fact is in reverse as what's going to be happening. This could be talking about a lack of structure to what's going to be going on between the two of you. Because if you think of like the Emperor, male or female, if it was talking about a person, the Emperor would be the one who kind of created the walls of a home, and the Empress, male or female, will be the one who makes that house into a home by like the nurturing energy, the detail, the fluffing, if you like, and obviously both elements are crucial. So the Emperor in reverse, it can also talk about like a bit of a power struggle potentially. It's also, I mean, the divine masculine energy, but not being in its best way, best frequency, I'm trying to explain, would kind of be like a fractured masculine energy. That's what I'm talking about, like power struggle, and also maybe even also expecting one person to take the lead and they're not, and maybe they're like wanting, it's not just a power struggle of like, I want it to go this way, I want it to go that way, but it's also like are you going to take the lead? Do I need to take the lead? I don't want to have to take the lead. It's also, it can talk about issues with control, being over controlling. So let's see, tell me more please. Why is the Emperor in reverse? What's going to be happening? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups. Definitely saw a Five of Cups energy for where you're at as you like come into the reading, Libra. So it's telling me that is changing. Massive turnaround here. But why? Because the Emperor in reverse can also be like someone who doesn't believe in themselves, in their ability to be someone's emperor. Like if this person is still questioning whether they have a secure footing themselves in their life, in in their career, in their financial situation. They may not feel entirely like that. This might be someone, it really bothers them if they don't have like a solid sense of financial fiscal security, and therefore they might not be showing up as well as they could. And tell me more of the Emperor in reverse, please, for Libra. Why is this here? I mean, the Ace of Cups came out with the Ten of Pentacles. This conflict is almost, it's acting as a catalyst. The conflict that's happened between the two of you, Libra, it is acting like a catalyst. It's actually also making this person, I would say, or maybe both of you, but let's say both of you, aware of potential toxicity that could come into a connection between the two of you. Like any areas which are going to end up holding you back in the future if they're not addressed. Or also maybe even for this person in particular, it would be like the catalyst is highlighting to them what has kind of been a major restriction in their life that's almost become like something that is holding them down from progressing. Because we have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then the Devil. And then underneath the Devil is the Ace of Swords and the Fool. It's like actually recognizing that they had this devil sitting on their back the whole time, which I think they're recognizing from a conflict with you, is leading to a realization, which leads to a new beginning. And yeah, Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. I didn't really explain it. So for anyone who's not like, well, we had the Ace of Cups a couple of times already. It's a opportunity. It's not, you don't have to take it. Sometimes people miss it, but it's basically saying there's an opportunity here for a new beginning in love, which could be something very serious with the Ten of Pentacles card. And yeah, the Five of Cups, that sense of sadness, disappointment, feeling like all is lost, there's a major turnaround here. So why is the Emperor in reverse, universe? Because that's all beautiful. Is this Emperor in reverse stepping up to be an Emperor? Like, what are we saying here? Six of Pentacles in the upright. Hallelujah. Oh, wow. The Magician and the Hierophant. Wow. Your connection between the two of you is making this person see things that they were in denial about. The Two of Cups came out with the Two of Swords behind it. Also the fact that they feel like they have mistreated you and underappreciated you is also a catalyst here. And obviously, but that is only such a catalyst because there's this Two of Cups energy between the two of you. And that is kind of, I think if you didn't mean as much as you do to this person, then the fact that you're feeling like abandoned and unappreciated by them, or like left out in the cold by them, probably wouldn't have hit home as much. But the fact that the Magician with the Hierophant is here, that's like, that is having the agency, I finally remembered the word, to make long-lasting commitment work. I think this is talking about someone who may, this person, what's going to be happening is the fact that they never saw themselves as an emperor or having the ability to be someone's divine masculine, male or female. And what it's giving me is that it's a turnaround and a catalyst moment here of seeing the devil that was on their back. I feel like it's more like a, even like an inner saboteur telling them you could never be anyone's emperor. You're not good enough, or you would let people down. You would never be someone that they could rely on, or be the head of a household or a head of a family, or someone who just is that important to other people, and that they can feel like they can depend on you. I think this is more about like because I'm looking for like, where is the sign that the qualities about the Emperor in the reverse is actually coming through in what's going to be happening, but it's not. It's actually talking about the fact that this is turning around from someone maybe even feeling like a disappointment, and someone who could never manifest a long-lasting connection, and that is changing. And it starts with you two having this conflict and you feeling like they have abandoned you and it's over. It ain't over, Libra, for sure. So that's what I've got for you this time. I really hope that someone found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your support to the channel. I forgot to say in my starting ramble, but thank you if you're a returning subscriber. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you're new to the channel, I'm so happy that you tried me out, and I'm thrilled that you actually are still with me to an hour and a quarter of me rambling, so thank you. And if you would like to, I would love it if you just hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. I would love that too. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Libra. Bye.